truth of the burnt cash that has now been exposed right here on Times Now, as we brought you the contents of the 64-page report of the three-judge inquiry panel. Now, this report that indicted Justice Varma, stating that the charge of misconduct had been proven. Now, in Season 2 of Operation Auto Order, we got you the inside story about the outhouse at Justice Varma's official residence. As per the testimony of witness number 20, Umesh Malik, who is the SHO of Tughlak Road, the cash stack was believed to be around 1.5 feet high. Now, the report that also mentions that there was a change in the state of debris lying on the floor over 11 days. As per a statement of witness number 8, the Delhi Fire Services official Bhavar Singh, the debris on the March 25th was different from that was found on the 14th of March. Now, as per the report, cash cleanup happened in the wee hours of the 15th of March. Interestingly, there was also a phone call between Justice Varma and his private secretary, R.S. Karki. Now, the question is, did Justice Varma order the cleanup of the burnt cash in this particular call? This is a 230-second mystery call that R.S. Karki happened to be in conversation with Justice Varma. It is said to be reported on the early morning of the 15th of March, and this duration is said to be around 230 seconds. Now, the indictment is clear that there was certain cleaning that was done in the wee hours of 15th of March, and the police left at around 1 a.m. Only staff in Kim that was at home, and the private secretary there has admitted that he was in touch with Justice Varma. Now, the burning question is, did Justice Varma order a cleanup at that outhouse? Now, remember, Justice Varma in his defense called the entire episode as a calculated conspiracy to frame him. He's claimed that the cash that was found at the outhouse was not his, and that it was erroneous to say that the staff removed the cash. Justice Varma indicted, calling the findings as unfair and perverse, and the investigation as well, when the in-house procedure he believes was not carried out in a fair manner, and the cash was found, but it was not his. He's been saying that he was unaware of the cash deposit and its removal, and also saying that these are the events that reek of calculated conspiracy to frame Justice Varma. He also has been saying that the depositions not recorded in his presence. However, according to him, there is no chance to highlight the gaps in testimonies. The CCTV footage has not been produced, or rather examined, and also he added that it is erroneous to say that his staff removed the cash, and the findings were factually erroneous and perverse. Let's get a word from Baptosh, who's joining us live right now. Baptosh, good morning. Series of findings there as far as the panel report is concerned. More is now coming out in the 64-page panel report.
Good morning, Amita. Yes, what is very clear is that there was an attempt first to destroy evidence, and second, there is also an attempt to somehow make sure that people who are said or allegedly close to Justice Varma make statement to save him. Now, what is very clear that on 14th of March, both the private secretary as well as domestic help were present at the residence, and then next day there was in fact the unburnt cash was removed from the spot, and this was in fact has been corroborated by the SHO as well as by the divisional fire sub-divisional fire officer. Now, this, if there was a criminal investigation, then sections of destruction of evidence would have been applied. The question now is that why so far no case has been filed, and the judiciary, the higher judiciary, should explain this. The inquiry panel report has mentioned that there has been somehow removable, or somehow the cash has been removed, unburnt cash has also been destroyed, and that there has been no tampering with the CCTV footage. Now, the question, this is what everyone is asking, that if there has been destruction of evidence, destruction of evidence, why there has been no filing of an FIR? Justice Varma continues to maintain that he has been implicated in this case, that his character assassination has been done. But all those who have deposed, whether it is the fire department officials and or Delhi police officers, they have all said that there has been removal of cash, as well as the fact that at that point of time, no one was present from the family. The private secretary as well as his domestic help were present at the spot.
So Justice Varma, his family and his staff continue to deny, but the verdict is out there clear. The question, however, this remains that if Justice Varma is now claiming conspiracy, why did he not file any complaint with the police, with the High Court or with the CGI, as Baptosh has been pointing out? The para number 62, what goes on to say that why no complaint of unnatural conduct of Justice Varma? If this is a conspiracy, then why not go ahead and file a complaint? Why not complain either to the police or to the High Court or to the CGI himself? Why did he then accept the transfer, quietly then accepted the transfer on the 20th of March? He could have responded till about 9 a.m. on the 21st of March, and neither did he attempt to find out the reason for the transfer as well. Another paragraph 63 that goes on to say that trust has been reposed, has been belied, and also saying that the trust repost in him was belied by him. Also allied piles of cash stashed in his storeroom, and it was insignificant whether it was done on his consent or not. However, the report continues to say that this is a breach of public trust and probity. The next paragraph also includes that why no position of secure CCTV. However, there was no attempt to report the incident or to secure the CCTV cameras as well. He could have shared the footage to support his contentions, and the video of the burnt cash renders his contentions totally as unbelievable. Now let's get you more